Today, the walled Tuscan city of Montepulciano looks like it did in the late 15th century, with a fascinating combination of medieval architecture and the latest Renaissance elements. Although some fine Baroque styles decorate the church, the architecture is remarkably unified. It is probably of Etruscan origin, and at its height in the Middle Ages, ultimately allied with or submitted to Siena or Florence. Leading artists and architects were drawn to the city by the aristocracy, responsible for its beautiful Renaissance buildings, who remained influential longer than any other Tuscan city. The picturesque hilltop town itself is probably the biggest tourist attraction. Hello, and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will discuss top 10 things to visit in Montepulciano. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Duomo Cathedral. The current Duomo, designed by Ippolito Scalza, was built between 1592 and 1630 on the site of a former parish church, of which the campanile is the only relic. The rough stonework of the facade, intended to support a more decorative parts, was left unfinished. Inside, to the left of the main entrance, is an early Renaissance figure of Bartolomeo Aragazzi, secretary of Pope Martin V, by Michelozzo di Bartolomeo. The tomb was torn to pieces, and more fragments can be found elsewhere in the cathedral. Number 2. Piazza Grande. Montepulciano's main square is officially called Piazza Vittorio Emanuele, but everyone calls it Piazza Grande. It is surrounded by some of the city's most important buildings. The austere Palazzo Comunale dominates the west side of the piazza. Begun in the late 14th century and in 1424 in Florence, and given its present form by the Renaissance architect Michelozzo. The sober facade and tower shape with its crenellated spire is reminiscent of the Palazzo Vecchio in Florence, but this one is more symmetrical. Number 3. Contucci Cantine Wine Tasting. Montepulciano is about both wine and tradition, but this wine dynasty combines the two, starting with the ancestral fortress on the main square. Visit this historic palace for a wine tasting and cellar tour with local aristocrats. The Contucci family have lived in Montepulciano since the 11th century and have been making wine here since the Renaissance. If you're lucky, the family will guide you through the mystical labyrinth of tunnels beneath the palazzo. Apart from a guided wine tasting of Vino Nobile di Montepulciano, this is a taste of the fine Tuscan life. Number 4. San Biagio. Below the town walls at the end of a long cypresses-lined avenue, the Church of San Biagio was built by Antonio da Sangallo Elder between 1518 and 1545, but shows Bramante influence. Constructed of golden travertine to house an image of the much-respected Madonna, it is considered one of the finest Renaissance buildings. Its open and magnificently proportioned interior is built on the basis of a Greek cross-plane, with 4 arms of equal length and a tall dome resting on top of a drum. Of the 2 separate bell towers, the right one is unfinished. Number 5. Il Corso. Amble through history. Montepulciano's main street changes name but retains its character as it climbs the ridge east of town. Lined by lofty, verdant villas, Il Corso has a majesty and understatement much like Montepulciano itself. Etruscan artifacts recycled from the solemn Renaissance villas at the bottom until snapshots of history lie along the way. The Renaissance Palazzo Bucelli is decorated with mosaics of Etruscan vases and urns, a reminder of the city's ancient origins. Number 6. Museo Cívico, Municipal Museum. The Museo Cívico, housed in the 14th century Palazzo Neri Orselli, is dedicated to archaeological finds, medieval and Renaissance paintings, and a magnificent array of terracotta by Andrea della Robbia. First, Go to the archaeological section with Etruscan and Roman artifacts discovered nearby Acquaviva di Montepulciano. Number 7. Fonteverde Luxury Spa. Arguably Tuscany's most enchanting spa destination, Fonteverde is a favorite with Italians who enjoy laid-back luxury, rolling hills, and a seemingly secluded setting nestled in the rolling hills of the province of Siena. Luckily, you can try the day spa and soak in the heated pool with a view of the green sea. In terms of treatments, the spa is one of the best in Italy and is equally strong in Mediterranean and Oriental treatments. Driving in the countryside is a pleasure in itself. Number 8. Sant'Agostino. The beautiful Renaissance facade of the church and the terracotta reliefs of the tympanums above the doors are the work of Michelozzo di Bartolomeo, who collaborated with the outstanding Florentine architect Brunelleschi and was a follower of the sculptor Donatello. But the church dates back several centuries. Built in 1285, it is the oldest surviving church in Montepulciano. The late 17th century restoration by Michelozzo significantly altered the interior, removing the former aisles. Number 9. Museo della Tortura. If you love to look at nails, racks, thumbscrews, Catherine's wheel, the Iron Maiden, the Inquisition chair, the guillotine, and various other ghastly devices designed to inflict severe pain and eventual death of fellow human beings, this extensive collection is perfect for you at Palazzo Bellarmine in Montepulciano. Number 10. Santa Maria dei Servi. The Church of Santa Maria dei Servi stands just outside the town walls. Built in the 14th century, the exterior is Gothic, while the elegant Baroque interior is the work of Andrea Pozzo in the late 17th century. Inside, look for the 14th century frescoes of the Sienese Madonna della Santa Regia, a 14th century painted panel showing the Madonna and Child in a larger fresco attributed to a follower of Duccio di Buoninsegna, and the Crucifixion fresco, also from the 1300s. So guys, that's all for today's video. Which places would you like to visit when traveling to Montepulciano? Let us know in the comment section below. Share this video with more of your friends. Like and hit the notification bell icon to never miss out any of our latest updates. Have a nice day, and I will see you later.